Imagine a bunch of dots floating in space, static and isolated. This was the original vision of the internet, a digital library where we were merely witnesses to information. Now, imagine those dots trapped inside massive, glossy bubbles that own everything they touch. This is our current reality where tech giants act as landlords of our digital lives. But what if we could pop those bubbles while keeping every dot connected, allowing you to move freely and own your data for the first time? This isn't just a technical upgrade, it is a total reimagining of the digital social contract. Today we are diving into a movement that promises to wrestle power away from the behemoths and hand it back to the individual. Welcome to the world with no bosses, Web3 explained as a digital revolution. By the end of this journey, you will understand how the internet is evolving from a place where you are the product to a place where you are the owner, and why this shift is the most exciting economic frontier of our time. What if the free apps you use every day are actually charging you a price so high you don't even realize you're paying it? To understand where we are going, we have to look at the 3 chapters of the internet story. Chapter 1 was Web 1.0, the read-only era from 1991 to 2004. Think of it like a massive digital encyclopedia, much like Craigslist, where websites were static HTML pages joined by hyperlinks. There were no profile pictures, no likes, and no comments. We were simply consumers of content, shouting our thoughts into a void with no way to interact. Then around 2004, the game changed with Web 2.0, the read-write era. This is the social, interactive web we live in now, filled with YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. It gave us the power to be creators, but it came with a hidden price: centralization. In Web 2.0, platforms like Google and Meta gather our data into bubbles to grow their own power, eventually selling our choices and interests to advertisers for profit. We are no longer just users, we have become the product. How can you truly own your digital life when a single company has the power to delete your identity with the click of a button? This leads us to the tipping point: Web 3.0, the read-write-own phase of the internet. Web 3.0 is a vision for a decentralized internet built on blockchain technology, designed to eliminate the middleman and return ownership to the individual. Instead of trusting a central authority like a bank or a tech giant, we trust transparent, verifiable code. Imagine a digital world where your data isn't stored in a single corporate warehouse but is spread across a global network of independent computers. This decentralization means no single entity can censor you, sell your data without consent, or pull the plug on your digital existence. It is the shift from renting your digital space to owning the house, the land, and the entire neighborhood. What if the classic corporate pyramid, with a CEO at the top making all the rules, was replaced by a circle where everyone is equal? This revolution is best visualized by comparing the corporate pyramid to the flat circle. In our current Web 2.0 world, organizations are structured like pyramids. A few CEOs and shareholders sit at the top, extracting value from the millions of users at the bottom. Web 3.0 proposes an alternative: the Decentralized Autonomous Organization, or DAO. In a DAO, the organization is structured like a flat circle where every user is a stakeholder with a vote. There are no presidents to impress and no central bosses. Instead, the rules are governed by smart contracts, automated, if-then programs that execute agreements on the blockchain without the need for lawyers or middlemen. This is true digital democracy, where the community maintains the network and shares in its governance. The killer app of this revolution is the empowerment of the creator economy. For years, artists have relied on platforms like Spotify or YouTube to reach an audience, only to watch those platforms take the lion's share of the revenue in exchange for centralized distribution. Web 3.0 flips the script by enabling direct ownership through tokens and NFTs. These digital assets allow creators to receive fair royalties and commissions directly from their fans, as the middleman is no longer there to take a cut. Whether it's a musician selling songs as NFTs or a gamer truly owning their in-game items, Web 3.0 ensures that if you create the value, you own the value. This isn't just about art, it's about financial independence and a fairer sharing of the global economy. If you lose the keys to your digital vault and there is no forgot password button, are you ready for the responsibility of total freedom? To make this vision work, Web 3.0 relies on several technical pillars. First is the blockchain, a shared digital ledger that records transactions securely and permanently across thousands of computers. Next are digital wallets, which serve as your new digital identity. Unlike Web 2.0, where you need a different username and password for every site, your wallet is interoperable across the entire decentralized web, holding your money, your data, and your assets securely. Then we have tokens. Fungible tokens like Ethereum act as the gas that powers transactions, while non-fungible tokens, NFTs, represent ownership of unique items like digital art or even real estate. Systems like Filecoin even allow for decentralized cloud storage, ensuring your documents and videos are safe from platform bans or rising cloud costs. Is Web 3.0 a multi-billion-dollar nothing burger, or is it the 1992 equivalent of the next digital superpower? We must be honest about the challenges ahead. We are currently facing this scalability trilemma, where it is difficult for a blockchain to be decentralized, secure, and fast all at the same time. While a system like Visa can handle 24,000 transactions per second, early blockchains like Ethereum are much slower, creating a massive bottleneck. There are also concerns about high energy consumption, complex user experiences, and the ever-changing landscape of government regulation. Many projects are still propped up by hype and FOMO, and scams remain a serious risk for the unwary. However, just as the dot-com bubble crash of 2001 didn't kill the internet, the current crypto winter is likely weeding out the weak projects to make room for the titans of the next decade. The internet changed forever when we started reading it, and it changed again when we started writing it. Now it's time to own it. Web 3.0 is not just a collection of buzzwords. It is a movement toward a more open, inclusive, and user-centric web experience. It challenges the idea that we must trade our privacy for convenience. Whether this vision fully replaces our current systems or exists alongside them as a new layer of digital interaction, the principles of decentralization and digital ownership are here to stay. This is your chance to position yourself early in the next evolution of the global economy. If you found value in this deep dive into the digital revolution, hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated with the latest blockchain insights and crypto news. The future of the internet is being written in code right now. Make sure you're a part of the story. Take full control of your crypto with Ledger Live. Manage thousands of coins and NFTs securely in one place. Buy, swap, stake, and grow your portfolio with ease. Trusted by 7+ million users, Ledger Live keeps your assets safe by integrating with Ledger hardware wallets for maximum security. Say goodbye to third-party risks and hello to true financial freedom. Download Ledger Live now. Click the link in the description to get started. Crypto taxes don't have to be a nightmare. Coinly calculates your taxes in under 20 minutes. No spreadsheets, no headaches. Sync your crypto assets with one click. Whether you're trading, staking, or using DeFi, import your trades, track your portfolio, and generate ready-to-file tax reports effortlessly. Join thousands who trust Coinly to simplify their crypto taxes. Make tax season stress-free. Click the link in the description to get started with Coinly today. The information contained herein is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing herein shall be construed to be financial, legal, investment, or tax advice. The content of this video is solely the opinions of the channel owner, who is not a licensed financial advisor or registered investment advisor. Trading cryptocurrencies poses a considerable risk of loss. Please use your best judgment when dealing with cryptocurrencies and don't invest money that you cannot afford to lose. The channel does not guarantee any particular outcome.